Hallelujah. It's been a minute or two, not too long, since I made a video. So today I make this video for those of you who want to know about the future. Jesus of Nazareth made some things known 2,000 years ago. At least 2,000 years ago. About what was going to happen. He did. Now, people have not paid a lot of attention to what Jesus said. They've listened to a lot of what people have said, but not what Jesus has said. Jesus taught some people for 3 years. Then he was crucified at Jerusalem. And it was not a wonderful sight to see. He was crucified with 2 others that day. Jesus died. And his body was placed in a tomb. A man named Joseph got the body and had it placed in a tomb. The tomb was guarded for specific reasons, because they didn't want anything to happen so that, they would have to explain things. But Jesus came out of the tomb and went to heaven. And a woman spoke with him before he went to heaven. And he told the woman what to tell his disciples. And she did. And Jesus appeared to them later that day. Yeah, you can read these things in the Bible. You can. And Jesus had 40 days after being raised from the dead. And he spoke to them, ate with them, talked with them. I don't know that he ever left them for a minute during those 40 days. I mean, he could have just stayed with them and spoke to them hour after hour as they come and go. Because I know Jesus did not need to sleep during those 40 days. And I don't believe a man can stay awake for 40 days. Not a human being. I don't know that angels ever sleep. And I'm sure that Jesus, after he was raised from the dead, has not laid down to rest, to sleep, because his body has not gotten weary, because he is now an eternal being, not hindered with the things of flesh have to deal with. But if you will see what Jesus said about a day coming, a day of reckoning, and a day of sorrow for those who hear the words, "Depart from me."